it'd be really good to look into a crystal ball.
All right.
To be able to see if this would ever happen. And because the draft is quickly approaching.
Crystal balls.
I think we should do some draft day crystal ball scenario, what the future holds, situations for this draft class.
For this year's rookie draft class?
Yeah. Let's do some crystal ball scenarios.
All right. Crystal ball. Let's go. Ooh, crystal ball. Snowflakes and stars all over this crystal ball.
You said crystal balls.
Oh, crystal balls. Is it a crystal ball or crystal balls? It's just one ball, right, Jules?
Just one ball.
I like crystal jewels. Crystal jewel. All right, let's go.
Crystal ball. Travis Hunter will take more defensive snaps than offensive snaps next season. What does the crystal ball say?
All right, well, I finally figured out that crystal balls or crystal ball is the crystal ball in our brain, Jules. So let me shake it up.
I don't think our brains need to be shaken anymore.
Well, maybe it'll knock some sense into me, this crystal ball. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't shake it anymore. I'm kind of like seeing a couple stars. My hat's getting crooked. No, that's not any good. All right. All right. Boom. He will take more snaps on the offensive side of the ball than on the defensive side of the ball.
My crystal ball says defense instead of offense. It's weird.
No. Well, we got different crystal balls, Julian, and you didn't even shake your crystal ball up. I shook mine up.
I
so
shook
mine's
mine in
more
my
accurate.
head.
No, you didn't shake yours up. And when you shake the crystal ball up, that's how it becomes accurate, and you actually get a right reading, you know? So my crystal ball says more offensive snaps.
My crystal ball says more defensive snaps.
Well, you want to know why he's going to get more offensive snaps? Because he's going to go to a team that is more dependent on getting a better offense. So they're going to need him on offense more. They're going to just need him on offense more. That's why.
I like that.
Yeah. That's
All
what
right.
my crystal ball told me.
Crystal ball.
Crystal ball. Will rookie Abdul Carter lead the league in sacks?
No.
I don't even have to shake my crystal ball up on this one.
No.
It's already reading it. No, he will not lead the league in sacks. He'll have a good rookie year.
Yeah.
He'll be solid.
Double digits is huge. If he gets double digits, that's huge.
My crystal ball still says no. I say 8 to 9 sacks. Rookie year is hard for anyone, man. You don't really break out
What
like
did
that.
Von Miller get his rookie year? Because I just remember he was a monster.
He still is a monster.
Yeah.
His get off is just
Von
ridiculous.
Miller, who was a Super Bowl MVP, had 11 and a half sacks.
Mm-hmm.
How many sacks? What was the sack leader that year? What year was it? 2011? Jared Allen.
Jared Allen had 22 sacks in 2011, and we faced him too. He was on the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So like 22 and a half sacks.
Holy
And
crud.
Von Miller was a really good football player. I'm not taking anything away against Abdul Carter,
It's
but
just
that's
being a rookie.
Being a rookie, man,
Just being real.
He's old. You get some fucking 11-year tackle on you, using all your shit, and he's just sitting there swallowing you up. All right, young buck, you done? Let me anchor this little motherfucker.
Swallowing him up.
Let me pass it. Don't get too wide on him. Don't let him inside, boys. Don't let him inside.
You should be an offensive line coach,
I love
Jules.
offensive line.
Me too. They just get to eat so much food. It's so unfair. Like, I just want to eat 16,000 calories a day and just not gain any weight.
Remember they used to just take the wings and they just like Garfield
and just
them.
dip them in the most sauce too.
They would Garfield. I remember they'd push them down and just Garfield, and you'd see a pile of bones.
20 of them a time.
I felt like
20 of them a sitting. 20 wings a sitting.
Easy.
Minimum.
I think that was an hors d'oeuvre. All right, crystal ball. One of this year's rookie quarterbacks will lead his team to the playoffs in 2025. 2025 playoff? So we had 2 rookie quarterbacks do it last year, Bo Nix and Daniels.
It's not going to be replicated again. My crystal ball says no. That's kind of like a fad. Like the draft class and rookies never really replicate ever what the year before was. It changes. It just happened to be that this year's draft class, there was 2 rookies that led their team to the playoffs. So I think it goes in spurts, and it's a rare situation that happens. So I say no. I don't say. The crystal ball says no.
So yeah, I think the crystal ball says no for me too. Mine says no. Because, I mean, none of these rookies are going to get drafted to Sean Payton. Like, that's a tricky, that's like a sneaky great environment to get drafted into. They had a really good defense. They had a pretty good offense going. They had the Russell Wilson thing. But, like, you're getting a Super Bowl winning coach that has developed quarterbacks, made Tony Romo, all that bullshit. Like, you're going to that situation. And then the other situation where Jayden Daniels just is a super freak. None of these guys are him. Jayden Daniels just had the best rookie football season for a quarterback since C.J. Stroud the year before, I guess.
And he had a great support staff around him, too. He had great, veteran wide receivers. He had Cliff Kingsbury who knows how to develop quarterbacks, call plays, put everyone in the right situation.
So Tennessee, who's their coach? Callahan, offensive line coach. Well, he's the son of Callahan.
I don't think, even if Cam Ward does have a great rookie year, I just think the team around him isn't built to sustain.
I think Tennessee's always sneaky, got a good defense.
Yeah, nah.
Bill Callahan's OC.
Tennessee just needs a lot more than just a quarterback as well. They got to rebuild from the bottom up. I think maybe like 2-3 years Tennessee can be legit, but not next year.
I agree.
You watched them last year. They need players all over the place.
You know that their stadium is like the same as our stadium? The same builder made it or something? So like I remember whenever we'd go play there, it felt like we were kind of at home.
Well, that's probably why they got Mike Vrabel as the head coach for the New England Patriots, because he's already so used to Gillette Stadium, because he was the head coach.
He did play in the first game at Gillette Stadium.
The same stadium that was built, by the same people as Gillette Stadium. So that's why he went to Tennessee, so he can get prepared for Gillette.
The things you learn from the crystal ball.
Wow. Yeah, that was all the crystal ball.
Now, next one.
Well, last year's number 2 pick, Jayden Daniels, will he have more total touchdowns than his rookie year? So he had 31 total touchdowns. Will he have more? My crystal ball says yes, because Jayden Daniels is a guy that I feel like has his head on his shoulders. He's going in the right direction. He wants to be a better player. He's got the team around him to make him a better player going into his second year. And that's when you usually make a big jump, is actually from your first year to your second year. That's when I made my huge jump, first year to second year. C.J. Stroud is actually like the only quarterback that I've seen kind of like dipped a little bit, but he didn't really dip.
Offensive line was poop. All his weapons were hurt.
So, yeah, you're right. So that is the only reason why he took a dip. So I say Jayden Daniels picks it up. He goes for more than 31 total touchdowns.
I agree.
Well, crystal ball says that.
The crystal ball says, yeah. And it's because the crystal ball says he's got some of that Lamar shit. Like, where Lamar has done these things where you're like, man, I don't think we'll ever see that again. Then he does more the next year, and then more the next year. And, like, he's got that kind of playmaking ability. The only thing that scares me with Jayden Daniels is will he be able to last? Because he's not a big bone guy, and neither was Lamar. He doesn't take vicious hits, and he's so elusive, Jayden Daniels. But he's still a smaller guy. I don't know. It's just crazy. That's the only way the crystal ball is telling me that he doesn't get 31 is if he gets hurt.
He just needs to slide. If he slides, he will last.
He never takes hits. He gets out of bounds. He does. I've seen him like 6 or 7 times. He'll juke a guy out of bounds, and then you're a lethal runner when every time you juke a guy out of bounds, the defender who tried to tackle you daps you up like, "Hey man, you got me, dog." Like, I've seen it 4 or 5 times with fucking Jayden Daniels. He's getting dap-ups all the time when he's jocking up dudes. So, yeah.
People love Jayden Daniels in Washington and at LSU. And he only went to LSU for 1 year, and they claim him like he was there like his whole entire career for the whole 5 years that he was in college. They love him. People love him.
I mean, college is going to be very much like the NFL, where Nick Foles has a fucking statue for Philadelphia for winning one game, one season, you know, and he wasn't like a legendary Philly guy, but he was for that 1 year. So he'll be a Philly guy forever, much like Jaden Daniels wasn't, you know, always in LSU, but had a lot of great success there. He'll be remembered forever.
You will be claimed where you make the biggest impact in your career.
All right, crystal ball, last one.
I'll take this one.
No, I got this one.
Fine. You got it.
Tight end, Tyler.
That's why I wanted it.
I know. I got to ask you the crystal ball.
Okay. Well, let me just snuggle Ralphie real quick. I miss Ralphie. Such a good boy.
I know. Rocky's on my back. He's doesn't look like my guy anymore. My guy, I got to talk to this breeder. My guy went gray. Said chocolate.
Ralphie has a couple grays, but he's just taking after his dad.
He literally has the same hair color as me.
Yeah.
Rocky, my dog. It's fucking crazy.
Dang, where did that gray come from? Keep that hat on, Jules. I thought you got some like hair commercials out there too.
Well,
I swear I see you on an Instagram ad.
I have
talking
good
about
hair.
Your hair.
It's just gray.
Yeah, I thought you take tips from Tom.
No, I do actually.
You're always talking about it. Like Tom does this with his hair. I'm doing it now too, and yours is all gray. And his looks like he's 20 years old.
Well, it hasn't
What's
been
going
working
on
for me.
Yeah, well, maybe he's not telling you all the secrets.
Yeah, he's the Uisha.
Tom would tell you
he
something
gave me
that
this Chinese
would
powder that I put in my smoothies.
Gray.
Said it's gonna make my fucking hair turn brown again.
Yeah,
I've been taking it for 3 years. My shit is gray as fuck. Tom.
He's got you.
You fucking over here.
Got you.
Uishi, whatever's it called, Uusha.
He's pranking you.
Fucking asshole. Crystal ball.
Back to the crystal ball.
Tight end Tyler Warren will be this season's Brock Bowers.
Oh,
is he good?
Ball. He's a really good tight end. He's like a complete tight end too. He's big. He's fierce. He's very athletic too. It's impressive seeing his size and like he's taking handoffs. I think out of the backfield.
How
for
big
Penn
is he?
State. I don't know what's his size. I'm pretty sure he's at least 6'5", 260 is my understanding. 6'6", 257. So he's my size, brother, and he's I swear he got some handoffs out of the backfield this year for Penn State and looked like a legitimate like running back running the ball too. So he's super athletic. I'm pretty sure he blocks as well. He gets dirty in the trenches, but he's not a Brock Bowers. He has a different style. Him and Brock Bowers would complement each other very well. But Brock Bowers is one of a kind. No one's ever going to replicate what Brock Bowers did last year. Brock Bowers is too smooth with it. Like Brock Bowers was born to run. Brock Bowers was born to go out there and catch 100 passes a year, just his style as a tight end. Tyler Warren has like my type of game more. Like it's not catch 10 balls a game.
Catch 4 for 140.
Catch 4 big ones for a first down. 3rd and 20, you catch it up the middle. You knock some guys out, and you got to last. Like Brock Bowers doesn't have that pounding game where guys are, he breaks tackles and stuff, but Tyler Warren gets dirty. I feel like that's his style of play, and that's why I love watching him. But he's not going to have Brock Bowers type season.
He had 24 carries, 218 yards.
So I was right.
Dude, what's up with Penn State always having really great football players?
He had 104 receptions too. Maybe I'm wrong about him. Maybe he will have Brock Bowers numbers, but just his senior year, he had 104 receptions at Penn State. You never hear about even receivers getting 100 receptions in college.
It's pro now. It's not college.
I know, but you don't even hear about the big names in college have 100 receptions.
That's a big year.
That is a big year.
They were clearly force feeding him the rock. If he's getting carries, how many targets did he have? He had 104 catches. Probably had 160 targets. How many games did they have in college?
I'm liking this guy more and more.
That's 13 targets a game. So he went from 34 to 105. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 34 to 105. Wow. And oh my gosh, 5 catches his freshman year, just 10 his sophomore year,
targets?
34 his junior, then 105.
He played in 16 games this year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
That's impressive.
I thought it was 10, 12.
That is impressive, man. Holy crap. To have
how many
like
targets did he have?
I mean, he couldn't have more than 150 targets. No way. I mean, they didn't throw the ball that much on Penn State either.
Wow.
They didn't throw the ball there. They're kind of more of a running team.
Is he a top 10 draft pick, this guy?
I haven't seen him in the top 10, but...
He's top 15?
Yeah, he's top 15. But
they're gonna have
he's
two
gonna be a
top
baller.
15. Penn State's gonna have 2 top 15 picks.
Yeah, one DM, one tight end.
Penn State had a Super Bowl MVP or a offensive player of the year last year, Saquon Barkley. Penn State, man. How about that? Rich Ornberger came into the Nut House a couple weeks ago. I mean, we have Penn State everywhere.
Ornberger.
I
love that guy.
Coach.
Funniest offensive lineman in history of the NFL.
Well,
possibly.
Chris, so is the yes or no on the crystal ball?
He's gonna be solid, but just no Brock Bowers. That's
a hard season to replicate.
It's hard. Like he could maybe have it his second season. You know, Brock Bowers is the ideal size, like to go out and do that.
Think about this though.
Tyler Warren.
So we've had
a big dude. It's hard to be a big dude, 260, and have 100 catches
5 years
in the NFL.
The last 5 years, Rob, we've had.
And I'm a Tyler Warren fan. I'm a huge Tyler Warren fan. No doubt about that.
Last 5 years, we've had Puka Nacua in his rookie year break rookie records. Most catches in first 2 weeks. Brock Bowers broke all the tight end records, catches, yards, whatever, for tight ends. And Jayden Daniels broke a bunch of records, all that shit, their rookie year. So, like, these guys are coming in. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Last 5 years, these things have been frog leaped. Now, are these guys extraordinary guys, or is this going to be the new norm? Now, there's one extra game, whatever, but still, even before that, these records weren't like close. They were kind of. But you know what I mean? That it's going to be crazy.